How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are continuing the grand tour for Dokkan Festival TEQ BARDOCK. We are up against the Red Ribbon Red Zone Cell Max event for this leg. I'm actually kind of curious how this one goes because, as you guys know, this is actually a fairly short fight. The thing that makes this hard is Cell himself actually hits pretty darn hard, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes, considering we should basically be able to keep his scouter effect up the entire time. Hopefully by the time it does run out, if we make it that far, we'll have Carnival Goku's his passive up, and then we can have his scouter to at least mitigate one of the turns. We are running him with a slightly similar setup to what we used before against Broly. We have both Carnival Gokus on this team, just so we can get the revive, and obviously, as we've seen, the extra attack buff that STR Carnival Goku provides Bardock is actually quite useful. Oh wow, that is actually a lot of damage to start off with, despite the fact that we did actually get a TEQ super with a defense raise. Alright, excellent. So we were fortunate enough.
It's up to me. I'm gonna change the future.
Alright, so we were fortunate enough to not take any major super attacks in the last turn, so now we just kind of have to keep ourselves alive here. I'm still not sure how I feel about this Tora. On this setup, he's not running that well, but he is here as floating support like he was in Broly for just helping give Bardock that extra buff. Like, the rotation of Tora, Fasha, and Bardock altogether is actually surprisingly powerful. They just can't really take a super. At least Tora can't. So we're going to have to rely on the Whis there. Fasha is actually really, really good. She surprised me here a lot. Like, once fully built up, like, we're talking 500k defense out of her. And, like, just tanking most hits, especially post-super. So more hits we can get on her so she can build up her defense is better. Bardock not looking so great just yet. At least we have enough defense from the Whis to help us out. Bardock, his main issue is he needs to super in order to get stronger, and unlike a lot of other units that have that ability, he doesn't have any additionals built in, so we're reliant. He has crit built in, so we're reliant on our hidden potential, and at 55%, that's actually kind of hard to do. Alright, so I think what we do here, we grab the 3 key spheres, we keep them in slot 1, so he only has to take the 1 hit. Carnival Goku with the Whis in the defensive raise, and the 24 key here, should be able to take that hit with the Whis active. And then obviously we know God Goku gonna do what God Goku do. Alright, 9.6, not bad. Alright, we get the additional super. Now, can we proc the third? Get a little extra damage out while we're backed up defensively. No, we don't. Alright, but at least we're building a little more attack. And here comes the super. Fully built up, we should take this with the Whis. Yep, perfect. Alright, now God Goku obviously not going to take anything from this super. That's the main reason he's here, just so we can have a little extra defense in whatever slot we put him in. Alright. Yo. This is the STR phase. I feel like this is our play here. We put Bardock in slot 1. We take the 1 hit. There we go. Let's get the 3, so... Yeah, let's get the 3 so we can get his critical hit chance. I'm going to try to set up. Fasha can actually get us a nice little heal here. Let's do that. Goku should take that. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use the Whis just because it is the SCR phase, and while Fasha does greatly raise defense, I feel like she's still going to take a bit on those normals, especially Goku taking that super. While he can be defensive right now, it might be a little too much that we can't make it through the next turn, especially because Int Tora is coming on the next turn, so this might be our play here. And I think the next turn is Fizz, so yeah, we would definitely need to. Oh yeah, being that that was still 47k through the Whis, that would definitely have done quite a bit and might have given us a hard time in the next phase, in the next turn. Alright, can we get an extra super out of you, Fasha? The nice thing about her is she can actually launch additionals. Yay, there we go. So with additionals built in, which I did give her a little bit since I have her at 69%, we have the potential to greatly raise for 3 supers. We didn't get it this time, but that's okay. We're still building defense, too. Alrighty, excellent. So... Oh, okay, actually, perfect super attack placement. Tora can survive the next survive to the next turn for us. The question is going to be, how much does Bardock take here from the super with the Whis active? We will be able to do a little extra damage here with Carnival Goku since he is attacking first. He'll get that 50% attack raise. Alright, and I think with all these hits, that procs his passive, which means next turn with him, we should be able to use the active skill and have the Scouter replace Bardock's Scouter. Alright, nice. 5.8, we get the additional super. Now again, this is the Fizz phase, so if we can actually get that 3rd super from the hidden potential right now, that would be great. No, of course not. Alright, 5.5 on the Bardock, that it is with the support and the attack and defense raise that we're getting. Okay, not bad. How do we do with the super? Oh, okay. Double digits. I actually was not expecting that. Yeah. So the thing I don't like about Tora, I mean, he gives pretty good support. That is the thing I do like about him, but my issue is he is so restricted to low-class warriors / Storied Figures, basically, which does kind of hurt Bardock's build because, I mean, at least until we get the EZAs next week, there aren't too many good options, especially because you do want powerful options. But we're going to go ahead and use Bardock's active skill here.
Both my fate and yours. This is the end of the line.
I mean, not bad, 3.2, since we are in the AGL phase, and obviously we aren't fully built up just yet with Bardock. But lucky us, the only super attack is against God Goku, so we can kind of make it through this turn all right, now that we don't have any more items. Alright, 6.5 coming out of the Bardock. Very nice. This is the friend Bardock. I think they are 79%, so we get the additional normal. Okay, we're making good progress. Now, the hope is next turn we don't have too many supers, or at least if we do, we can make the right placements and make it through the turn. And maybe revive back on this turn with Goku. Alright, excellent. Alrighty, so we should have Carnival Goku's passive now. Yep, and we have his active up, so we are turn 7, which means no more Scouter effect. So the Scouter we've got is Carnival Goku's. Let's go ahead and use his active. Okay, so let's use Bardock's.
This will change everything. Both my fate and yours. It's the end of the line!
Alrighty, excellent. So, both of our super attacks are at the end. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna play it risky, but I feel like we need the extra attack out of them. It would probably be a good idea to put Carnival Goku in front of those supers, but I feel like if we don't do enough damage here in this turn, we may not get enough damage in the next turn. We may die anyways when we come back around. So we just gotta pray that the defense Bardock gets is enough this turn to push us through the turn. Fasha should be okay. I think she's fully built up at this point. So even with the super, she should be fine, especially with the 50% defensive support that Carnival Goku is giving. On top of her own support, obviously. Alright, nice. We get the 3.9 on the Bardock. How much is this going to do? That's actually not too bad. He tanked that. That's pretty good, actually. And he is fully built up at this point, so honestly, that's not too bad. Alright, Fasha, how do you take this super? We're either dead here or we're living this. 280, that's not too bad. Honestly, taking it better than Toro would have. I mean, the only reason Toro would have survived that is because he's type advantage. But I know for a fact he can't take a super anywhere else here. I've had it happen. Alright, so good chance we don't make it back to this turn, so let's go ahead and use the active here.
Enough is enough. I won't forgive you even if you apologize. You scum!
Alright, excellent. So, not too bad. Bardock's pretty built up, so let's just risk it. I mean, we either get an attack out of him and die, or we die before he ever gets an attack. But obviously, Goku's just going to take the attack and die, so at least this way. No, okay, there was no way. If it was any other phase besides the end phase, we might have been alright.
Sorry, everyone. It's all because of me.
Alrighty, so let's see here. Super attack slot 1. Super attack. Oh wow, there's a super attack in every single slot. Okay. Okay, so I mean, we either lose this turn or we win this turn. I'd love for Bardock to get the last hit, but I think the smart play here is put God Goku in front, let him absorb the hit, and then let STR Carnival Goku finish off the job. I feel like we've seen enough from Bardock here anyways. Like, him tanking that super in the last phase is at 55%, not even full level 10 links. I'd say that's pretty good. With the support from Fasha. Let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Alright, we actually got them all this time. Okay, so I don't know, will God Goku actually finish him off here with the Dokkan attack? I feel like he should. But then again, he doesn't have that much attack. Oh, not quite. Okay, well, Carnival Goku will go ahead and do the trick then. And there we go. No crit, but was enough to finish him off. So, there you have it, folks. There is TEQ Bardock versus the second leg of his Ultimate Red Zone Grand Tour against the Cell Max. I gotta say, very I am impressed. Once fully built up, he does alright. I mean, he's not the best unit here. I wouldn't throw him in front of supers if you can avoid it, but I mean, at least you know you're not entirely dead if he takes a type neutral super. Even better if it's a type advantage super. You'll definitely be alright with him. Once fully built up, I think the bigger issue with Bardock, as I'm learning to use him, is in the beginning he needs a lot of protection just because a lot of his build comes from his build on super attack, so that can be worrisome in fights like this where Max comes right out the gate hitting as hard as humanly possible. So still though, I think he's good. I think what Bardock brings to the table is the scouter, and I think that more than makes up for the fact that he needs to build, at least in my opinion. So anyways guys, that is the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below let me know if you managed to pick up the TEQ Bardock and tested him out against the red zone events. How did it go for you? Is it going good for you? Do you actually appreciate his scouter effect? Kind of curious what people's thoughts are on him. Do you guys think he's as good as I think he is? Please tell me. I kind of gotta know that the summon was worth it, but would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Otherwise guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.